People say Christmas Eve brings surprises, but for Michael, a single dad who had spent 3 years rebuilding a life from scratch, nothing could have prepared him for this, standing face-to-face with the woman who once broke him, while their little girl whispered 2 words that froze them both in place and changed everything. Michael never expected Christmas Eve to feel this heavy. He held his 6-year-old daughter, Lily, by the hand as they walked through the crowded town square, wrapped in lights and laughter. Snowflakes drifted around them, landing softly on Lily's knitted red hat. She looked up at the giant Christmas tree, staring in awe at every shimmer. Michael tried to smile for her, but he couldn't stop the ache in his chest. Every Christmas since the divorce felt incomplete, like a song missing its final note. He had promised himself tonight would be different. He took Lily out for hot chocolate, planned a movie night, even bought her a little gift to open early. But deep down, a familiar loneliness followed him like a shadow. Lily squeezed his hand and pointed at the toy stall. "Daddy, can we look?" Michael nodded, hoping she couldn't see the tiredness in his eyes. Lily ran ahead, giggling, and Michael followed until he saw her stop suddenly. Her little boots froze. Michael's gaze followed hers, and he felt his breath leave his body. Standing only a few feet away, was Emma. His ex-wife. The woman who'd walked out of their marriage 3 years ago, saying she was lost and needed to find herself. Michael's heart had shattered that day, left alone to raise a 2-year-old who kept asking why mommy didn't come home anymore. And now, here she was. Emma turned at the same moment, and their eyes locked. She looked stunned, almost terrified. She held a small wrapped present in her hand, as if she'd been on her way somewhere. Her hair was tied up, the same way she used to wear it when she was nervous. Michael felt everything he'd buried rise to the surface. Lily looked between them, confused. "Mommy?" The word came out soft, hesitant, as if she wasn't sure she was allowed to say it. Emma's eyes filled instantly. Lily, sweetheart," she took a step forward, then stopped, unsure if she had the right. Michael's chest tightened. He didn't know what to say, what to feel: anger, disbelief, longing, all mixed inside him. The noise of the Christmas crowd faded, replaced with a heavy silence. Emma finally whispered, "Michael. I didn't expect, I wasn't," but her voice cracked. Lily tugged Michael's sleeve. "Daddy, can I hug her?" Michael felt something twist inside him. He looked at Emma. Her eyes silently begged for permission. His jaw tightened, but he slowly nodded. Lily ran into her mother's arms, and Emma dropped to her knees, hugging her tightly, sobbing into her daughter's scarf. People around them kept walking, unaware that this moment was changing 3 lives. Michael stood there, frozen, unsure what came next. And that's when Lily looked up from Emma's embrace, wiped her little tears, turned toward Michael and whispered the 2 words that made his entire world stop. "Come back." Emma's breath caught. Michael felt the ground shift beneath him. Lily repeated it, firmer this time. "Come back. Mommy." Michael's heart trembled, because he didn't know if Emma wanted to, or if he could survive losing her again. The drive home was silent. Lily sat in the back seat holding Emma's hand, refusing to let go. Emma kept her eyes fixed outside the window, watching the glowing streets blur by. Michael gripped the steering wheel, confused by the storm inside him. He had spent years healing, building a stable home for Lily, learning to be enough for her. And now Emma was suddenly here, sitting in the passenger seat like a ghost from a life he'd barely survived. When they reached the house, Lily pleaded, "Mommy, come inside, just for Christmas Eve." Michael hesitated, but Lily's hopeful eyes left him without a choice. Emma followed them into the house, a home she had never seen but one Michael built with determination and sacrifice. Inside, Emma paused at the family pictures on the wall. Michael and Lily at the park. Lily's first day of kindergarten. Holiday photos. Memories Emma wasn't part of. Her lips trembled. "You did all this alone," she whispered. Michael didn't respond. He didn't trust himself to. Lily ran to the living room to turn on the Christmas lights. The soft glow filled the house with warmth. It felt unreal, the 3 of them standing under the lights together. Emma walked toward the small tree in the corner and gently touched an ornament with Lily's baby picture inside. "I missed so much," she murmured. And something inside Michael finally snapped. "You left," he said quietly but firmly. "You made the choice. Don't act surprised that life moved on without you." Emma flinched as if struck. She swallowed, tears gathering again. "I know. And I'm sorry. More than you can imagine. I was not well, Michael. I was drowning, and I didn't even understand myself. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you or Lily. I left because I felt like I was ruining everything." Michael stared at her. "You think staying away wasn't worse?" Emma covered her face, crying softly. "I know I don't deserve forgiveness, but I wanted to see Lily tonight. Just once. I didn't expect this." Lily suddenly ran back in, holding 3 mugs of hot chocolate. "No crying. It's Christmas Eve." She smiled brightly, completely unaware of the emotional battlefield around her. Emma sat beside Lily, brushing her hair as if memorizing her every strand. "Sweetheart, those words you said earlier, do you know what they mean?" Lily nodded. "Mommy, come back home. Be with us." Michael's chest tightened painfully. Emma froze. Lily took both their hands and placed them together. "We can be a family again." Michael quickly pulled his hand away, unable to take the weight of it. "Lily, that's not how things work." Emma wiped her tears and stood up. "She's right. I can't ask for a place back in your life. I needed to see you both. Even if it was for the last time." Michael looked at her, truly looked. She was different. Softer. Worn. Regret carved deeply into her expression. And for the first time in years, he didn't see the woman who left. He saw the woman he once trusted with everything. Later that night, after Lily fell asleep on the couch, Emma found a blanket and tucked her in gently. Michael watched quietly. Emma whispered, "She still smells like baby powder, like she did before I left." Michael stepped closer. "Why now, Emma? Why come back after all these years?" She looked up, holding his gaze with trembling fear. "Because I finally became the person I should have been for you both. I got help. I rebuilt myself. And the only thing I wanted, the only thing that mattered after I healed, was to see the 2 people I love the most, even if you don't want me back." Michael felt something shift. A wall he had built so high began to crack. "I don't know if I can trust you again," he whispered. Emma nodded. "Then let me earn it, slowly. Even if it takes years." There was a long silence, the kind that holds a lifetime inside it. Then Michael gently handed her a cup of hot chocolate, offering the smallest, softest olive branch. "Stay for tonight," he whispered. "For Lily." Emma nodded, tears running down her cheeks. For Lily. But deep inside, both knew it wasn't just for the child. For the first time in years, Michael didn't feel alone. And Emma didn't feel lost. As midnight approached, snow fell softly outside the windows. The house glowed warmly while they sat together, cautious, hurting, healing, but together. And that moment, quiet and fragile, was the beginning of something new. Not a perfect reunion. Not a happy ending. But the first step toward becoming a family again, one slow breath, one small forgiveness, one Christmas Eve at a time.